listeners, to Healthy Mind, Healthy Life, where we dive deep into the mindsets, habits, and the decisions that shape not just our bodies but our lives. I'm your host Avik, and today we have a guest whose story is nothing short of extraordinary. Please welcome Malik Duckett. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Amazing. So, dear listeners, before we delve deep into the discussion, I'd love to introduce you with Malik. So, Malik is an author, investor, clothing designer, and the serial entrepreneur. So, at just 28, he has packed more life experience into 7 years than most do it in the decades. Growing up in the foster care, bouncing from home to home, and facing the challenge of urban America, he has turned adversity into a masterclass in discipline, mindset, and the resilience. So he likes to say, right, like, you can't have a shredder body without a sharp mind. And today, we are going to unpack exactly what that means, how decisions, discipline, and mindset intersect to create not just success, but the real freedom in life. So, welcome to the show again, Malik.
Thank you. Thank you. Great introduction.
Thank you. So, Malik, like growing up in the foster care and then facing up so many challenges, how did you first realize that the mindset could actually shape your reality?
Um, I realized that growing up in the foster care system, I realized that mindset could shape my reality uh, at a very young age. I realized that no matter what you're going through, it's up to you to view the situation as a positive or a negative.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that really shaped me to become who I am because, some people view foster care and not being with their parents as a negative. I've always viewed it as kind of like it is what it is, but more so a positive thing because I don't know if I would be the same person if I was raised by my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, are you saying that it was more about the choice than circumstance?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, like, I mean, that even in the chaos, you had a mental lever that you could pull, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Uh, Also, like you have mentioned that living 15 years of experience in just 7 years by taking risks and working outside conventional paths, how do you cultivate the discipline to make unconventional choices without burning out?
Um, First and foremost, I work out. Uh, I know this is
Mhm.
Healthy Mind, Healthy Life podcast, and you have to work out. I feel like
Mhm.
that cultivates a discipline that no other task can cultivate. And it balances you out to be able to do everything else in life. Uh, Working out has really challenged me in the gym and in the real world. So that's how I balance those unconventional decisions that I have to make in life.
Mhm.
I kind of look at the gym and I say, hey, I can do this and put myself through these stressors and these hard workouts willingly. I can go make a tough decision in the real world.
Mhm. Exactly. So, and when things went wrong, because they inevitably did, what kept you disciplined rather than discouraged?
The way I view myself and the vision, the future that I want for myself always kept me on my goals and ultimately on the journey and the destination that I'm headed to. I know that there's going to be hiccups, and I know that that's what that comes with.
Mm,
So I just stay focused by knowing the outcome that I want, and I try to alleviate hiccups by just listening to ones that was before me that went through the same thing as me. But at the end of the day, there's always going to be some sort of hiccup in life. Back to what I said to the first question is about how you react to that hiccup. It's choices. Do I look at it as a positive, a negative, learning lesson, default, or just depends on how I look at it. Most of the time, I look at it as a learning lesson. So that keeps me pushing.
exactly. Okay. So, this is where mindset meets action, and discipline is not just a kind of routine, it's resilience in motion. So,
Yes.
yep. And, like a lot of people say motivation fades, but discipline lasts. How do you maintain your drive when motivation naturally ebbs?
It's crazy because I thrive off motivation, but I also know motivation doesn't last. And I also always give myself this prompt. What if you didn't have no motivation? Meaning like
Mhm.
no YouTube videos, no Instagram videos. Um, I thrive off my action. I thrive off my daily routine. I thrive off me waking up and reading my 10 pages to 20 pages every day. Me going to the gym for 3 years straight, only missing 1 day a week. Me doing my sprints on Fridays. Me eating healthy as possible. Me being a vegan for 2 years. All of my actions that's led me up to the person that I am now, I look back on those and that keeps me as motivated as possible. That's all the motivation I need because I am a disciplined person and I am a consistent person. So
Mhm.
there's no reason for me to fall off now when I've been this type of person.
Mm. Okay. So, like, uh, so you are essentially saying that motivation is fleeting, but habits and structure are permanent. So how do you
Yes.
instill that in people who feel lost?
Yes, yes. Your habits and your structure and your resilience will be all the motivation that you will ever need. Nobody can motivate you like yourself and what
Mm,
you've done. And that's where a lot of people kind of fall off because they've
mm,
always fallen off. They've always quit and then started, quit and started. So it's a habitual thing for them because it's a habit.
So, uh, let's talk about the mistakes, right? I mean, you have taken some calculated risks and surely like some mistakes along the way. So, how do you reframe the failure as a kind of tool for the growth?
Okay. Um, I do motivational videos on YouTube, and I just was talking about this that I learn more from the failures than the wins. I learn more from the losses than the wins. I feel like, I think, and I know that when you lose or you fail, and you're a psychoanalyzer or in a big analyzer like me, you're going to go back and analyze what you did wrong, how you did it, what took place. And when I win, I do the same thing, but there's more information in the failure. So I analyze my mistakes and I see where I went wrong. And
Mm,
I try not to make those same mistakes.
mhm. So, like, and do you think that the people fear failure more than they should, or is it just the society conditioning us to avoid the discomfort?
Yes, I feel like people fear failure more than they should because we live in a fast society where
Mm.
information is easily accessed. So therefore, everything is coming at you at a million miles per hour with social media, all these different platforms that make it seem like a person never failed. It makes it seem like a person got instant success when in actuality, people rarely are overnight success and they've been doing the same repetitive thing for an extended amount of time and they failed at something. But the way that it's put in our face so vastly and fast and at insurmountable numbers, it makes it seem like everybody's getting overnight success. So a person will be more reluctant to start something new because they know that it's going to take some time. When everybody doing anything, it takes time. Anything that's worthwhile takes time. So yes, people are scared to fail, and society is pushing us towards that way just with the information that is given and how fast it's given.
Mm. And like also, if you could give your 18-year-old self one mindset or the discipline tip that would have accelerated your growth even faster, then what would it be?
Leave my hometown and start working out sooner.
Mhm. Okay. So, do you think that's something everyone can learn, or is it really about the experience?
Um, I'm kind of confused on your question. What do you?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, do you think uh, what you said, like, can it be taken by or learned by everyone, or I mean, is it really about the experiences and if it varies people to people?
Yes, you talking about working out and leaving your hometown?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes, for sure. That can be experienced by anybody. I feel like that's a prerequisite from anybody that's trying to be very successful. In the Bible, I don't know what's your religion or, but in the Bible, I'm not very religious person, but I heard somebody say it in the Bible, it says leave your hometown because the people in your hometown will kind of hold you back. So that can be learned by anybody. I feel like that's a prerequisite. And then my motto, like you said, you can't have a shredded body without a sharp mind. Everybody should be working out. That is a prerequisite to a better mindset and a clearer head to be able to think more positive about yourself.
Mm. Okay, that's amazing. Yep. And any apart from this, anything else you want to suggest the listeners they should uh, follow?
Okay. First and foremost, whoever listens to this can follow me on Instagram at introverted mentor. Again, at introverted mentor. Um, I have a clothing brand. I wrote a book. You can get that at sinislifeofficial.org. Again, sinislifeofficial.org. And just I want everybody to know that my message in life is the brain is the name of the game. You have to use your mind. You have to be a great thinker. Yes, that's it.
Amazing. Amazing. Great. So, Malik, thank you so much for sharing your story, which is raw, unfiltered, and packed with the lessons that matter. And uh, listeners, like I want you to take one thing today. Like the mindset and discipline are not kind of abstract concepts. They're the tools, they're choices, and they are the levers that will move your life forward, no matter where you start. So, uh, if Malik's story teaches us anything, it's that you don't need permission from anyone to chase your potential. Start today, make one decision that leans towards the growth, and also keep building from there. So, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And all the listeners, remember that a healthy mind is the foundation of a healthy life. So, until next time, keep showing up, keep pushing, and keep sharpening that mind. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.